Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, a couple of things tonight. We're in a little bit of a squeeze here. We have to end this meeting tonight at 7:15, so we're going to kind of rush through it a little bit. Another thing is, for people who've been here before, you notice the table's gone. All the plans are on are on the computer. Ian's got it in the back there, so he'll show it on the screen. But if you have a thumb drive and you want to use it, you can use it. All right, and just make sure to speak loudly, and keep in mind these meetings are televised. So let us know who you are and what you represent, business you represent. So one bit of business for our board. Has everybody had a chance to check out last month's minutes?
Yep.
Somebody want to make a
Move
motion?
to approve.
Okay, great.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. All right, so let's get started. First application of tonight is DRB 2026-19, the application of Naturalists at 528 East Lancaster Avenue for a ground sign and a wall sign.
Thank you. All right. Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Lars Wieborg. I'm the owner of Image 360 of the Main Line. We're here representing the owner of Naturalis, who has recently moved in to Radnor. They had been operating elsewhere, so they're up and running now, and they're eager to get their signage up. So what you see here as the image reflects, it's 2 quarter-inch thick aluminum composite signs. It's about 6 feet by 1 foot here on the outside monument. Now on this image, I've got an updated image here that shows the sign a little higher on the monument, so it's not quite so low as it is in this image. And then similarly, on the second one here, we're doing it up high. We can place it up a little bit. Right now, it's about 15 feet, or we can go up to this area up here, so we don't have to trim back this tree. We were under the impression that we had to do it a little bit lower. This isn't very reflective of where it can go. It can go up a little higher, so that it's sort of centered between the windows where the Penn Medicine lettering is today.
Okay, so Lars, the Township Code requires signage not be higher than 15 feet from grade. So on that
Yep.
wall sign, we need to make sure it's no higher than 15 feet.
No higher than 15, you got
All
it.
right? So, sign itself, you guys like?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
So, okay. So as long as you meet that criteria, we should be good on that.
No higher than 15?
No higher than 15. That's your max.
Easy.
Okay. Yeah, from the top. As you're
From
from
the
the top.
top.
Yep. All right. And you're actually, I hate to tell you, if you combine your real sign and the sign you're bringing in tonight, you're 51 square feet. You're over your square footage requirement by a foot. So you need to shrink it down just a hair. So the combined sign with real and naturalists have to be 50 or lower. So just shrink it a little bit.
Shrink it by a foot?
Whatever works. Yeah, you're 1 square foot over, so. I'm sorry, Dave. You need. Yeah, square
Yeah,
foot.
shrink it by 1 square foot.
Yeah.
Confirm.
Yep. And we're going to ask you to resubmit plans to the township showing the height and showing the new measurement on the sign.
Okay, no higher than 15 and 1 square foot lower.
Yeah, just 50 square feet max combination, your real wall sign and naturalist wall sign.
Got it.
Okay?
Do we get conditional approval tonight?
Do we get conditional approval tonight if
Yeah.
that's submitted?
Yeah, when you apply for your permit, just submit your new plans.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and then getting back to the ground sign,
Yes.
your monument sign, your mic's off. Okay, correct. Okay. What do you think, Tim? Monument sign?
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah. The real sign is just about 21 square feet. This is coming in at 6, so he's going to be under his 30-foot requirement, so it should be fine there.
yeah.
Yeah. Lars, the one thing I'll mention to you, just be careful of how you're going to fix that to the base.
Okay.
You don't want to see big bolts or anything
No
like
big
that. It
bolts.
should be hidden fasteners on that.
Okay.
All right. What else, guys? You good?
I'm good.
Greg? You good? Okay, we'll take it.
Sure. In the matter of DRB 2026-19, I move to approve the application, subject to the fact that the wall sign be located within 15 feet from grade and shrunk by 1 square foot, that the applicant will submit designs to the board indicating the height and the measurements for the adjustment required.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Thank you, guys. Okay, Dave.
Nice seeing you.
You too, buddy.
Take care.
Yeah. Tim's got to leave. Yeah. All right, we're actually going to switch the next application around. They're both Citizens Bank. One's for signage, one's for a facade change. We're going to look at the facade change first, and that's going to be DRB 2026-21, Citizens Bank located at 363 West Lancaster Avenue for exterior renovations. I think it'll just make things go a little easier that way.
Elevations, is what show those up. Thank you so much. That's the one. Excellent, thank you. Hello, my name is Christy Rothman. I'm here with HLS Architects Interior Designers on behalf
Talk nice and loud.
on behalf of Citizens Bank. Anthony Paone is with me as well with the bank.
Okay, nice to have you here.
Thank you. We are proposing some modifications to the exterior of the existing bank branch.
Okay.
Up here, we're starting with some existing photos.
Yeah, if you could just give us a quick walkthrough.
Sure. So the current site, or sorry, the current building is comprised of a gray brick with aluminum storefront framing, a painted soffit band with some existing signage that you'll see the proposed replacement of next. There's an existing vestibule that faces Lancaster Avenue that we're proposing removing to reconfigure a new double entry door facing the main street with a new ramp there. So, sorry, am I? Oh, I'm sorry. So just next up here, the demolition elevation showing the proposed demo work. So we're cutting back along that existing soffit a bit, replacing storefront around the building, and taking out that existing vestibule as mentioned. So our proposed elevations, you'll see the new design includes painting of the brick around the building with a lighter gray tone. There is some infill that we're proposing at the teller window that we're planning to remove. There's proposed parapet extension around the building to give a little more height to the overall fascia of the building with a new fiber cement cladding. That's a wood look. I have all these materials here if you'd like to see them in person. And then you'll see the signage proposed in the next package, and we have new storefront, as mentioned, that'll be an anodized aluminum finish. The next couple of sheets are just our exterior details. I'm happy to give any more description on any of these, but this is just illustrating the new ramp configuration leading to that double entry door. Here you can see installation details for the new cladding at that parapet extension around the perimeter of the building. We're proposing upgrading existing lighting to new LED fixtures, and I was able to provide lighting calcs that I have some prints of at full scale if they're needed. I believe that was kind of a late submission, so we do have this.
Will any of the lighting outside be changed, or just?
Yes, along the soffit overhang, we'll be replacing all of the existing surface and recessed lights around at the exterior of the building. Yes, some surface mount, some recessed.
It's not going to increase the luminant.
Sorry?
It's not going to increase the reflective light.
No, all replacing one for one.
Okay, good. Tim, I'm sorry.
Yes, and I have that was sent via PDF, and I have prints if needed. Next couple of sheets are some electrical diagrams that were included with the package, as well as our light fixture schedule.
So the painting of the building, it's gray now, it's just going to go a little lighter shade?
It'll go lighter, yes.
Okay.
So here's the photo of the materials. So we have a lighter, this,
Yeah, it's a uniform gray.
right, and this darker gray is for the kind of columns between the glazing, with the dark browns for the coat.
Landscaping, or are you just going to clean up what's there pretty much?
It's existing. It's the facilities team at Citizens has been upgrading and maintaining the landscaping.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty good with
Yeah.
everything. I don't know how you guys
I
feel.
think it looks nice.
It looks nice.
Looks better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely looks better, yeah.
Cleans it up a little bit, lines with corporate standards.
Do you have any questions for us, or comments, or anything?
I don't believe so.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, we're trying to move it along.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry about
On the
that.
matter of DRB 2026-21 for Citizens Bank located 363 West Lancaster Avenue, a standalone building. We make a motion, we make a recommendation to approve the, what do you call that, the what do you have this thing?
Exterior renovations.
No, just exterior renovations, including brick restoration, new windows, and painting. Make a motion to
Okay,
approve.
here a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Would you like these, what about plans back? Can you use them?
Oh, I don't need them.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Dash 20, we're going to come back to that?
Yeah, we're going to go to that one right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so next then is DRB 2026-20, again, Citizens Bank at 363 West Lancaster Avenue for signage package. All right.
I don't know how to get this
Site
to where it
different
needs,
person.
I don't know how to get this to where it needs to be. The drawing.
We don't know how it works.
Yeah, it'd be hard to kind of envision.
DRB 20,
19.
19.
Nudge me if we're falling behind.
Oh, you had them all open on tabs. Okay.
Yeah, just how it opens the PDFs. Is this you?
No.
No, that's a different site. That's,
That's all we just saw.
Gian.
2026,
Yeah,
20.
I'm 19, so that's weird.
It would be before,
Let's see the drawings here. That's
it would be
that-
before,
that-
because we went out of order.
Those are the drawings.
With the submission.
It would be 20, it would be the one
PDFs
before
we
that.
need to- So it's zoom in and out if you need to.
Is that full, going to be full
It
screen?
might be before,
You can.
That's it.
because we changed the order.
Present mode.
There you go.
It'll take you to full screen.
Yeah, that'll work.
You can advance with the up and down arrows.
Okay, that works. Thank you. My name is Pete Hatcher, representing Citizens Bank for signage.
Thanks for being here tonight. Okay, you've got a lot going on, so you want to run us through real quick there?
Yeah, absolutely. Here is a photo of the south and east elevation and the west elevation. This is a site plan showing the location of the signage. This is an interior photo that also shows where the exterior signage is attached as well. This is S1, a monument sign that's internally illuminated with routed and pushed-through letters at 17.24 square foot and 5 feet in height on the south end of the property.
Okay, so why don't we stop right there for a
Sure.
second? What's the board feel about that sign? I think it looks good.
Yeah.
It's clean, it's
Just checking the
simple.
address here, I forgot what it was.
I think the only thing that at nighttime, that sign's got to be black, the background. The only thing that needs to be visible is Citizens with the
Correct.
logo and the address.
Correct, the rest is aluminum.
Rest is going to be black. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right, so we're good with that. Now, the other thing we need to check also is the distance from the cartway. It needs to be at least 10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah, so just double check your measurement on that. I would hope that with the prior application when they were in years ago, that they did move it to 10 feet.
10 feet from
The cartway, which would be
cartway?
the curb.
Okay.
All right. so we're good on the monument sign. And so you have 3 of these so-called dimensional signs, correct?
Correct. Directional signs
Correct, directional.
that are 3.9 square foot and 2 feet 6 inches in height with reflective white vinyl letters. These are non-illuminated.
Okay.
And here's the first one. And the
They're
second,
also going to have to be at 10 feet.
10 feet as well? Okay.
Yeah.
And there's the third one.
And you're basically just replacing what's there.
Yeah, this is just 3 regulatory parking signs. They're 2 square feet each, and they're just replacements.
Okay, good. All right, so we good with the directional
So
signs?
far, yeah, so
Okay.
far.
All right, Justin, we're good? Okay. All right, moving along.
Okay, sign 5 is a Citizens Frontlit channel letters with halo green at 15.09 square foot on the south elevation.
Okay. So in the plans that we have on page 10, you're showing 15 foot from grade to the bottom of the sign, which means it exceeds our 15 foot from grade code. I don't know if you see that on page 10.
On page 10.
Right there on the bottom right,
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
measurement goes from the grade to the bottom of the sign. It needs to be from grade to the top of the sign. It has to be no higher than 15 feet.
The top has to be no higher than 15. All right.
Well, and this actually, it might dovetail into what we just approved. I don't know how that additional top of the parapet, if there's some type of movement that needs to be done in that. So to recenter it, that's something that I mean, that could be something, if you're trying to expand that out so that the sign is in the center of the newly constructed, expanded out parapet, then like, perhaps with the redesigned facade, there needs to be an adjustment on the sizing or height of that, or the size of the sign too, if you're trying to hit that, midpoint.
Okay.
I think we'd be fine with whatever the size is, as long as it hits the midpoint.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it looks best if it's in the middle of the new faux wood.
Yeah.
You can-
I'm sorry.
Jump in here.
Okay.
Part of the intention with the extension is for roof access to act as a guardrail around the perimeter of the roof for service of equipment
Sure.
there. So that's, we'd have to discuss further on how to rectify that with the signage requirements.
The other option is if you want it in the center, and it's not going to be in the center, is to go and seek relief from the zoning hearing board. We're ancillary to that board, so we're limited in what we can do here, but you can present a case there for seeking a variance.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, but I think aesthetically, we
Aesthetically,
like it.
yeah, it's nice.
The size is good. It's all a question of the height from grade.
So check the measurements on that one. If you're able to get the measurements in there, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're not, then you're going to have to figure something out.
So would that be conditional approval for that, if so?
I would do conditional.
Yeah, definitely. Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good.
Next page here, just photos showing removal of window signs. It says bank vinyl box sign and the plaque.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Sign 8 is also a Citizens Frontlit channel letters with halo green at 15.09 square foot on the east elevation.
That's the same issue.
Same issue.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And this is just a east elevation photo showing that walk-up ATM is being removed.
Okay.
S13 is the wall-mounted ATM surround with virtual assistant. And S14 is the business depository, which is 1.67 square foot. That's on the west elevation. And S15 is a virtual assistant ATM sign, which is actually here, which is 3 square foot on the north elevation.
Right. Any idea height from grade on that?
Height from grade on that, it's 14 there, and it is,
Well, you can double check that. And,
It's gonna be
again,
part of the same,
yeah.
as long as it's under the 15.
Okay, so
so we'll
15,
look at
I don't
those
think
two
it's gonna
signs.
change,
right.
I mean,
Right.
it's instructional, so I don't think
Yeah.
you need to call it a wall sign.
Right, right,
And
okay.
just survey photos here, and additional survey photos. And that's it.
I think it's gonna look good.
I'll answer any other questions you might have.
In general, it really looks a lot better. It
Yeah.
looks really nice,
yeah.
except you got this height.
Yeah, the height
ordinance
thing's,
issue you gotta
Yeah.
work through. But
Right.
overall, I'm really happy what I see. It really improves the town.
Thank you.
Good, great. All right, any other questions for us?
No.
You good? Tim, want to take it?
Sure. In the matter of DRB 2026-20, I move to approve the application as follows. For all signs except for the wall signs and instructional signs, signs 5, 8, and 15. For those, I move for conditional approval, subject to the wall signs being no greater than 15 feet from grade. And also for the monument and directional signs, that they are with more than 10 feet from the cartway.
Great. Do we hear a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Luciano, he's always got something going on here.
I wonder if we should have mentioned it. These are bringing clean plans for township measurements or something. That's true. yeah. Right, next is DRB 2026-22, the application of exit 13 at 910 Conestoga Road for some screens, planters, river rocks, ballards, the whole 9 yards. Luciano, you're back, man. It's like
You're
every
back.
month.
You're a monthly visitor.
All right.
Good evening, Luciano Di Felice, representing 912 Conestoga Road, which is our outdoor dining section at exit 13. In this image, we're seeking 3 things this evening for approval, which would be screens around the pergola, the river rocks, and some flower planters. In this image here, you see the river rocks already there. So that's what the river rocks would look like.
Okay.
In this image, this is an image from last year with the screens there. So, and you'll see one of the planters there on the far corner there as well.
I think the planners are probably going to be up to the health department, whether they're going to approve them or not.
Okay.
That's kind of an issue sometime, worrying about rodents and stuff like that, so that's probably a little bit out of our hand. I think aesthetically they look great.
County now, right?
County,
Yeah.
yeah. County health inspector.
Is that because they're floor-based or?
I think it's a matter of rodents possibly, and,
Historically, there was an issue with having vegetation and that being a place for rodents to then nest.
Yeah. Rodents in proximity to food was what was last
Yeah.
discussed that I knew of.
Understood. There's just another image with the screens and the, another planter.
Are these screens, are they, like, we see the picture, but how opaque are they? I mean, are they clear screens, like a window screen? Are they are they darker, or?
Yeah, so here's, it's during the evening, obviously, it's like kind of like your screen door. It's, it's darker during the day, you see them through. I just I was able to ask for a small sample. I wasn't able to get 3 copies and submit it, but
Let me see.
Are these temporary, or are they gonna be?
they're electronic,
Okay.
so they go up and down. So we usually leave them up. We
Use
put
them in
'em-
summer mostly.
Yeah. So, and they're also serving as a safety feature. It helps.
it's good. All right. All right, what else for Luciano?
It's a little dark, but
But in that photograph, they're down, right?
They're down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down.
Okay. I think it's a good
that's
idea.
that's an illustration, it's not. currently exists?
That's an actual,
Oh, they actually
yeah,
exist now?
that's this right here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good.
That's last year when they were there.
All right, great. All right, anything else for us, Luciano?
So the planners, I just would check with the health department if
Well, I
they
guess
okay it. Do I need to
They're
come
up now,
back?
right?
I'm sorry?
They're in place currently, correct?
They're not there now.
They're not there now?
No.
Might have to
No,
talk to
no.
Justin about that,
All
just this. All right. Anything else then?
No.
Okay. Greg, you want to take it?
In the matter of DRB 2026-22, restaurant exit 13, located at 910 Conestoga Road. I move to approve the application for screens and also for the river rocks around the outside perimeter. We recommend that you speak to the county and health board related to the planners. We can't make a motion to approve that.
Okay, great. Here a second?
Did I make that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Tim?
Second.
Second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, Luciano. All right, next is DRB 2026-23, the application of Villanova Coins and Currency at 4 Luella Court for an awning. Hello.
Hello, my name is Mark Klotzbach. I'm the owner of Villanova Coins and Currency.
Nice to have you here tonight.
Excuse me.
Okay. So this is located on Luella Court. And I think previously it was a little art studio that was there a couple years.
Do you have the previous picture of the current?
That's contemporary,
yeah.
looking beautiful piece.
That's
Frames
great.
sign out.
And then I can just move it up.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
appreciate it.
You know?
So this is the current store location, and for the last 3 years, Corona Contemporary has been in that place. I took the store over in April 1st.
Great. Lots of luck.
Before you start, you can't have a sandwich sign.
I'm sorry?
You can't have a sandwich
That's
sign.
not mine.
Okay.
That's his.
Just so you
That
know,
was-
just give you a
that
heads up
was-
before you get down that path.
Yeah, no, that was,
Give you a heads up.
yeah,
Okay.
I took this when he was still in. You
No
could
problem.
see
No,
the
no
photograph.
issue. We just want to remind every person who comes up.
Well, for our massive viewership on TV, why don't you give us a little pitch here? What is your business?
What we do is we sell U.S. and foreign coins and currency, gold and silver bullion, and we purchase silver and gold jewelry, but we do not sell the jewelry. It's for recovery only.
Gotcha. Good.
And who's the other entrepreneur that does that?
It's Coins and Currency of Wayne. He's about 800 feet down the road. Frank's been there
I've been there a long time.
exactly about 40 years.
Right. Good. All right, super. So pretty simple application. Just walk us through and tell us what you have in mind.
We're going to use the same aluminum frame that's up there, and in lieu of his white lettering, which is this, we'll simply go to the same 6-inch white letters. That drop down is 8 inches by 14 foot 5 inches. It's not going to change, and we're just going to have Villanova Coin and Currency in its place.
I like the little racing stripe there. Looks good.
Yeah, is that actually, I couldn't tell if it was, is that racing stripe there, or is that just something with the image?
That racing stripe is not there. It won't be
Yeah, I
there.
thought it was, it's how
okay.
it got
No,
planted.
that's computer generated.
Ah, okay.
That,
Look pretty cool.
that drawing right there is computer generated.
Okay. All right, great. The drop from gray to the bottom of the awning is?
It's, I think it's on the upper right side where the Y is. It's, I think it's 8 foot 2 inches, and the sidewalk goes downhill to the left where the red entry is, and that's just about 9 foot 8.
Perfect. Okay.
So, and that canopy exists right now. You could walk right up to it.
Right, right. So yeah, 7 foot is the code. So 7 foot clearance, so you're good there. And it is umbrella,
Yep.
the awning, correct?
I'm sorry?
It's umbrella material you're going to use for the awning?
Same material.
Yeah, same
Black,
material.
yes. I will be putting another application in for a window sign, but I don't have that designed yet,
That's fine.
so
That's fine. Just make sure your address number's on the door. It should be.
they're already there.
They're there. Perfect. All right, guys. What else?
Nothing. That looks good.
Greg, you're good?
I'm good.
I don't know whose turn it is.
Doesn't matter, I'll take it.
Okay.
In the matter of DRB 2026-23, I move to approve the application for replacement awning.
Here,
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Mark, good luck.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks. We'll
Thank
look
you.
forward to seeing you.
I like the font. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
like
it
that.
looks nice. Yep. Okay, moving along here, DRB 2026-240, application of Villanova/Cabrini, 610 King of Prussia Road for exterior renovations.
Your new sign looks good,
Yeah, it looks great.
doesn't it?
It's exciting how it came
It
together,
really came out nice. It really did. Just, we remember it going through that a couple
both of
months
them.
ago.
So
Looks good.
we're as pleased as you are. So, all right, so good evening. I'm Rob Duke. I'm the AVP of Planning, Design, and Construction at Villanova, and I'm here tonight to go over the exterior improvements proposed for the Montefalco Hall.
Okay.
So, let me just click here. All right, so first, the Montefalco, I'll go back one. Montefalco is located at the core of the campus. You can see it highlighted in blue with Eagle Road on the bottom of the screen to the south, King of Prussia to the right. You all know where it is. These are just some views of the existing condition of Montefalco. So this is from the south side. This is from the north side in the north court. This is the south facade. And then this is the north facade, moving a little to the east behind that tree line along that center road that goes through campus. So the improvements that we're proposing to Montefalco include what you see up on the screen. So we are removing the existing aluminum and vinyl storm windows over the wood and leaded glass windows, and then patching and repairing the wood around those windows. We are patching and repairing the existing wood, including all of the wood trim that you see there, so the rakes, the Tudor boards. We're going to remove the existing Cabrini College sign and patch and repair the area where it's located. And then we're going to patch and repair the three-coat Portland cement stucco on the building. And this is all before painting the existing wood trim and then the stucco. So this is the color scheme that's proposed for the Montefalco Mansion. These are the same colors that were proposed for Kasha Hall, which sits right across from Montefalco. If you're sitting in the center there, you can see them on both sides. So before I go to the next, to show you the exact colors, so the windows are going to go to a brown, which matches the existing door, and then some of the existing windows. The Tudor boards are going to be that darker color right there, and then the stucco will be that lighter color there. And then these are the specific colors, so the taupe tone, the canvas tan, and the dark clove.
Great.
All right, and then just, as I said, this sits right across from Kasha Hall, which you all had the opportunity to see when we came before you back in the fall of 2025.
They're the same colors.
They're the same colors. So, and this is Kasha Hall painted. I mean, what you will notice, I'll just call it out, the colors are inverted in this case. So the field is the dark color, and then the Tudor boards are the light color.
All right.
So that's it.
Questions from the board? No. Nice, clean application.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. In general, you must be having a lot of fun changing into Tudor style over here rather than the general feel of the normal campus.
It's a very different campus.
Exactly.
Red roofs and Tudor.
So the Cabrini sign's coming down, I guess you'll be back for a sign on that building?
For the existing sign, so there's currently no sign planned where the Cabrini
Okay.
sign is planned.
No
But
problem.
if there was, we would obviously be back.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Okay, guys, what do you think? Looks good?
Good.
Okay, Greg, you want to take it?
Sure. In the matter of DRB 2026-24, Villanova University, Cabrini Campus at 610 King of Prussia Road. I make a motion to approve the scope of work, that it would include removal of existing vinyl aluminum storm doors on the mansion, patching, repair, damage of wood windows, Tudor boards, wood trim, and stucco, and painting the existence windows, doors, stucco, and Tudor boards, eaves, and other wood architectural elements to align with the color scheme previously established and approved for Acacia Hall.
Here, a second?
Second.
Got to second that one. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you. All
That
right.
might be my favorite building on the Cabrini campus, the look of it, I think.
That's beautiful, yeah. Okay, next, DRB 2026-25, the application at Villanova/Cabrini, 610 King of Prussia Road, 3 light fixtures and poles for athletic courts, and upgrade 4 existing light fixtures and 4 existing poles. All right. I think we're in the clear.
No.
We play slow ball now.
Carrie McManus, Senior Project Manager at Villanova.
Great.
So I'm here tonight. We wanted to add some additional lighting on the courts over there. So this is the overall view of the campus. You can see the courts are somewhat in the middle of the campus.
Just a little bit louder, thank you.
The courts are somewhat in the middle of the campus. To the west is heavily wooded over to the property line. Right now, there's 4 courts there. One of the courts already has lighting on it from years ago. So we are looking to upgrade the lighting. That's an existing plan where the 4 poles are located now. We're looking to add 3 poles to help light the other 3 courts. On the right is the new fixture that we're proposing. So those existing 4 poles would be replaced, the lights on top of that would be replaced with this new fixture that we're proposing, and the new poles would have this fixture.
So you're replacing the poles? You're replacing what's there, or?
So the 4 poles that are there stay. It's the light fixtures at the
Lighting
top.
light, okay.
Yeah, they'll go away. They're kind of old-fashioned
The
and
old
old.
halogen type stuff, right?
Yes.
Now you're gonna go with
Yeah.
the LEDs.
Yeah,
you know,
this is new, all LEDs.
Costs you about a penny like for compared to the energy cost of the other ones.
Yes. And then, so this is an example of this fixture, and you can see that it really concentrates lights on the court itself and minimizes any of the surrounding. And then the plan that shows the lighting.
We had included a slide with the
Oh, I'm sorry.
metrics, but it's in
We have it in the packet.
Okay, it's in the Patrick. So I think the highest foot candles is like 39 something, and I think the fixtures that are out there now are like 50 and more. So it's a little less foot candles, but it's more concentrated on the court.
I think we can guarantee that none of those lights are spreading off of the property.
None of them are spreading off the property.
I think that's a good assumption.
I don't think it gets through the trees.
So the 3 new poles are going to be about the same size or slightly less in height?
They're the same height as the existing
Okay.
ones.
All right, great.
Yeah. And we were trying to minimize the poles, so they're not on all 4 corners, so we were trying to minimize, what goes in there. So we're using the existing, and that'll help light the other side, too.
Okay. All right. What else, guys?
That's it. I'm fine.
You're good?
It's pretty simple.
Yep.
It's another improvement.
Justin, good with everything there? All right.
Sure. In the matter of DRB 2026-25, I move to approve the application for the installation of 3 new light fixtures and the replacement of the light poles and the replacement of the existing and installation of new light fixtures.
Here, a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Second.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think so.
Do you have a thumb drive?
I don't.
All right, I got yours up here then. This is you, right?
Yes.
Just get use the up and down arrows to always paper there.
Okay, last on the agenda tonight, DRB 2026-26, the application at Radnor Crossing Apartments, 284 Ivan Avenue, to install an EV charging stations. So this is a first for our board, so let's work them over, all right? Yeah.
All right, so I'm Matt Haig here on behalf of EnviroSpark.
Nice to have you here.
I'm sorry? Yeah.
Nice to have you here, Matt. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we are proposing to install at the Radnor Crossing right across the street here, up by the office, 4 new charging stations. It only requires 2 new pedestals in between 2 parking spaces each, but each one has 2 chargers. I'll kind of get to the layout here.
So Matt, is this something new that, are you going to expect to see many more of these popping up around town, or?
That I'm not privy to.
Okay, all right.
So I'm not sure. I know, you know, there seems to be a few of them. I don't know what prompts them to actually do the install, whether it be leasing or whatever agreement they work out. But
Okay.
but there is a few going up around different towns here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Is there a picture of this on a pedestal or not? I mean, do we have a?
Yes, I actually brought some pictures that I can show
I
you.
see it in here, but I
Yeah.
couldn't envision.
Yes, yeah, I brought some that I can show you. So this, you can see the layout here. It's 4 existing parking spaces. We apply decals, so it signifies which spaces the pedestals go in. There's 2 pedestals, like we said, in between the 2 spots. Each one has a charger on each side, so you can charge 4 vehicles at one time, any given time. And then in front of each space, there is a sign that we'll get to as I scroll through that kind of signifies that space has an EV charger. This is kind of a view of the pedestal. I can show you better in the picture. The pedestals are fairly thin. They're about 6 inches wide or so, by about 2 inches thick.
And what's the height?
They're about 6 feet.
6 feet high?
Yeah. Yeah, the actual chargers sit around the 4.5, 5 foot, so they're easily accessible, and then the pole goes up to about 6 feet.
Is there lighting on the pole?
There is not.
So there's no lighting at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. These are the signs that get posted, the EV charging station. You can see here, the bottom of the sign is 6 foot. The sign itself is about 8 inches wide by 12 inches in height.
And how many, is each spot going to have its own?
It should only be, I know it kind of shows it as 4. Typically, we put 1 per pedestal, so it should only be 2, because you can
Yeah.
see it shows the arrows
Yeah,
each
yeah,
way.
yeah.
So I think it's only going to be 2,
Sure.
even though it shows
And
4.
it goes on top of the pedestal?
Yeah, and I can show you that in the picture as well. I'll bring it over in just a sec. From a, well, actually, and that was it for the drawings.
Is EnviroSpark the company that's putting them in? Or paying for them, or I'm not?
Yes, yeah, they own them.
They own it?
Yes, they own the charging station. I believe they do like a subscription type based
Okay.
type use for the people that use it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Just curious.
and then just to kind of, if I can walk these up here.
Yeah, that's just like, what this looks like.
This is just to show the decals that go on the spots.
Mhm.
That's a different pedestal.
Okay.
The pedestal that
You know
we're
what?
installing.
Matt, we'll ask you to go back to the mics, since these are televised, yeah. So just tell us what you presented to the board right now.
Okay,
Let us know.
yeah, so I just presented a picture where you can see the decals of the parking space that marks the space there. And then the other thing I'm going to present in just a second is a picture of an existing install that we just did that shows the sign on the pedestal.
Okay.
I just have to, that is on my digital phone here. So.
Is this something where EnviroSpark solicited to the apartment complex to have them install it there, or is this the apartment complex trying to bring it in?
I believe that EnviroSpark looks for the locations, like, you know, in apartment complexes like that, and then I think they charge like a lease fee to have it there. So they pay the apartment complex to
Okay.
have it there.
So So this is really not like an amenity for the apartment complex, it's a commercial enterprise by Sparks.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, I'm not on the business end of it.
No,
Yeah,
I-
I'm just contracted, but yeah, I believe, I think it's there for kind of anybody. The station's there for anybody to use. It has, like, it's Tesla compatible as well as the other one, so I think anybody can use it,
Sure.
you know.
This is, and this isn't, you can keep talking there, I'm gonna talk. My concern with this one is if we're starting to bring these into the township as commercial enterprises, like, what is the look, what is the design?
Yeah.
This is the first that's coming before us, I believe.
It is, yeah. Yeah, that's why I was hoping we have some
So,
ample
like,
time.
are we gonna have
That
these
kind of-
pop up down on Lancaster Ave everywhere? And like, are they
Yeah.
gonna be uniform, they're gonna look different,
Well, I think Wawa's coming in for one or two.
right,
Yeah,
so what are they gonna look like?
right. So we want to make sure that we look at this application closely and, yeah.
They look the same, look similar.
Yeah,
But at the same time, there's the technical side of it that probably precludes us from having them be identical, but, I mean, I don't know. I think there's a risk that these just end up popping up and being very ugly and eyesores throughout the town.
sure.
So that's my concern.
What do you think, Justin? What's your thoughts?
On which part?
Just in general.
So yes, there could be a run on these popping up everywhere.
Right.
At that point.
Where is
Again, there are others that are gonna ask for it, such as mentioned Wawa.
Yeah.
Is for sure gonna ask for it. There may be other locations that ask for it. Is there anything that I know of at this point that stops each vendor from trying to have their own? I do not know of anything. That doesn't mean that I don't need to research it and find out.
Like, where does it come in from where in the code does it come in? And like, it's before us for some reason, but like, where is it in the code that puts it before us even to just, like, for the aesthetic of these or the functionality? Like, I mean, there's a functional component of these, and I think that's,
That-
is that really within the scope of what we're talking about?
That's
Or do we
why
need to go back and have,
You
the
make a very good
commissioners
point.
actually figure out this rather than having it kicked down to us?
It is beyond this board per se. That's why my note really was just in relation to the pole signage, because it's so much more
Right.
Yeah.
than us in this setting. So that's my answer, for good or for bad.
That's fair, I mean, you're right, there is a pole sign component to this,
Yeah.
so that, I could see that coming to us, but the rest of it,
It's a little bit like the cell towers and stuff like that. It comes before our board
Yeah.
for approvals. And I think aesthetically, we should look at it so somebody doesn't write, AT&T on the side of their cell tower or whatever,
but that's essentially what we have here with, what is it, EcoSpark, or what?
Yeah.
It's the signage above it.
Yeah, well, that's now
Right.
them,
That's
it's their
color.
advertising for this, so it's not really a parking sign, it's an advertising as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
But it could all be different from whoever the
Sure.
provider
Yeah.
is.
yeah. But,
And
I
should
mean,
there be some
in-
kind of an ordinance, should there be some kind of an ordinance that we somehow propose that it's a certain size, certain color, or something?
That's maybe down the road.
Well, that's what
We'll look
I'm
at.
saying
Yeah.
right now, like, maybe this is the time to actually kick it and say, this is something we need somebody else to figure out, not us.
But I think the aesthetics look good.
Well, in this one, that's not the issue, and that's this one, it's what's the next one look like? Is
Right,
it Blue,
right.
and the other one's purple, and this
Right.
one looks,
But then they'll have this one as well, you have this one already.
right, that's right.
And that's why I'm
There's
saying,
gotta be other
from
t-
the start, is there really something, what is the timeline for your install?
You mean like duration, or like how
Like,
soon
no,
do we
when
want
are,
to
when
start?
are you looking to have this installed by?
Like before the end of the summer.
Yeah.
But I wonder if other townships have any kind of ordinance related to this. That's what I would go find out. We're not the only township that's dealing with this.
Yeah, I mean, our last install was in East Norriton that we.
I mean,
finished.
board, the other thing to keep in mind is that this will now, I'm assuming, occupy a parking space or several parking spaces?
Four existing spaces.
4 existing spaces. Those 4 existing spaces were part of an original calculation for the parking in this area. And so now, although we may approve the look of it, it's still gonna have to go to zoning, because zoning's now gonna say, do we have enough parking?
Right.
Yeah.
Based off of the occupancy,
And then-
because now we just reduced.
We just reduced it by 4, because they're restricted.
And so we
Well, one of
are.
them's marked handicap too, so there's that.
Exactly, and so this board serves a different purpose, but zoning would still have to weigh in on whether or not this is something that can be placed in this space, or have as many as they would like, because again, there's going to be parking requirements.
And Wawa is zoning now, trying to get 7 spots for the,
EVs,
chargers.
yeah.
See
I'm
how
sure they're
simple-
gonna have,
see how
they're gonna
simple
have a look
request
to
becomes
them
a
as
can
well.
of worms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why the question I asked and the way I got to you on this one was,
Yeah.
when I started asking if it was the private property owner trying to install this on their own property, or if it was a commercial enterprise coming onto the private property.
It's a deal between the two. The apartment, yeah, the apartment complex, you know, those 4 spots I don't believe are reserved for tenants because it's across from the office. You know, so I think they thought that was a good spot. You know, when
Yeah.
Virus Park comes in and they thought it was something good to offer to the apartment complex.
No,
So I think it
there's
was,
certainly a need for it, so
Yeah.
I understand that. Like, there's a reason for the market's there because there's a need for it, and there's an
Yeah.
increasing number, especially here, there's a lot of EVs.
yeah, and it helps.
Where I grew up,
I'm sure they get a lot of tenants that ask if they have, you know, have it on property, so.
So to put this around, I don't know how to rule, like, to vote on this one.
Well,
Because I don't know that it is.
yeah.
I don't know that anything other than the sign itself is something that is in our purview.
Right.
But the size and the height of the sign's correct, right? Is it?
Yeah, I would say,
So,
yeah.
I don't know how that's.
but it's also a sign on the apartment complex property that isn't a sign for the apartment complex. So now, like, normally if we're talking
Yeah.
about a parking sign or somebody's coming into the bank, right? And they have the logo on the bank sign that says,
Bank
oh,
parking
Citizens
lot.
Bank, right? So it has the Citizens logo on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's for that property. It's an advertisement, it's a sign that's connected to the building. This is now something different.
Right.
So I would seek guidance.
So,
So does the sign actually say, I
so
think the
even
sign
then, you
just
bring
says
up
EV
very good
charging. I don't
points.
think the sign actually is an advertisement for Virus Park. I think it just says EV charging, right?
You bring up a good point, Tim. The reality is that even with this board's decision, this will still go before zoning because of the impact on parking. It will have to. Whether those spaces were previously used or just designated for someone who works there, they were part of the overall space allocation for that area. And so that's going to factor in.
yeah.
Really, this board does have every right to weigh in on signage and the look, if you will, but beyond that, zoning will have their day to
Okay.
actually speak on whether or not this is suitable.
Yeah, the sign is very clearly, it says a Virus Park.
Yeah, it does.
EV charging stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that too. It does.
Which it's their branding for their machine to bring in their business, which
Right.
makes sense. But now you're talking about, if I were to put an ATM on a different person's property, well, that's a little bit different, right? I would,
I'll let you make the
defer.
motion.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
can I,
mean,
can I
I'm just-
refer it? Can I make a motion to refer it to
You can.
zoning?
You can, for sure you can. Remember, this board has the right to defer to
Yeah.
a zoning approval or to defer to further research or whatever the case may be
Yeah.
before an approval. You do have that right.
Yeah, and we're ancillary to them, so whatever they decide, even if it's on the aesthetics, it trumps us anyway. So, in the matter of DRB 2026-26, application for the installation of charging stations and signage at Radnor Crossing Apartments, I move to refer this matter to the zoning hearing board.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So Matt, Lisa or Justin can give you the dates on the zoning hearing board.
Okay.
You know how to apply for that, and, yeah, thank you for that. I mean, you're the first one in with that, and I think it was some good conversations, so.
And now I don't have to, I don't have to,
I don't think we have the
yeah, I mean, hey, that's why I came in and asked the question. But I don't have to then come back and have the sign approved now, right?
I don't think you.
No, I don't think, no, zoning will clear you up, yeah. All right. Okay, Matt. Thanks, Matt. All right, anything else for the board tonight? Just real quick, okay.
Just
Move to adjourn.